Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of No Show Theater. I am really excited about today. I am going to show you a new tool for feedback called Feedback Panda. And the really exciting part is Danielle, the co-founder of Feedback Panda, actually did a short interview with me about Feedback Panda, and so we're going to get to talk to her for a minute, and then I'm also going to show you today how to use Feedback Panda in your VIP Kid classroom. So, hello, Danielle. How are you?
I'm great. How are
Great.
you?
I am great. I'm so excited to have you in this episode of No Show Theater. We are going to, we're so lucky to have the developer of Feedback Panda on our channel. I'm so happy and excited. Okay, Danielle, why don't you tell us just what is Feedback Panda?
Sure. Okay, so Feedback Panda is an organizational tool for online teachers. It organizes your students, your courses, and your feedback. And my favorite feature, it generates your feedback for you. Yeah, my main focus has always been on the feedback. So I just really like giving nice, memorable, detailed comments that the parents and the students can get a lot of benefit from. Yeah, so this
Yeah, that's
is the main feature.
yeah, that's definitely what I use it for. How long has Feedback Panda been around?
I've been using it since maybe a month after I started, but it really has been taking off since about June, the end of June.
Oh, that was
It's
really
very
fast.
new. Yeah.
Yeah, it has grown so quickly because I think when I first logged into Feedback Panda, it was probably around June of this year, and there wasn't a whole lot of content there, like to draw from, like as far as the cloud. And now I can go and
Mhm.
find
There was
tons
no
and tons
cloud
of.
at the
Oh,
beginning.
that's right. Now there are tons and tons and
Yeah.
tons of templates. It's amazing. The cloud is probably like the coolest feature that you all offer. So I know I use it and you use it, but how many teachers use Feedback Panda?
So right now there's about 2,000 VIPKID teachers, either like in the trial phase or subscribed. But as you said, the cloud is amazing. And there we have 400 teachers who are regularly sharing their templates there. So now there's 20,000 templates on the cloud that
That's
teachers have been
crazy.
sharing. And it's really amazing. Like VIPKID teachers really develop this community of sharing with each other, and sharing their templates is a great resource
Isn't
to
that
have.
what's so cool about VIP Kid in general is that everybody's kind of willing to share. I mean, in a normal teacher community, teachers share back and forth, but we are such a huge community of people who share all this information. It's
Mhm.
I'm just a small part of that in the YouTube world, but out there beyond that, there is so much on Facebook, Feedback Panda now,
Yeah, and
YouTube.
it's actually Feedback Panda Facebook groups for users where if they have questions, or
Oh.
if they want to brag about how much extra time they have, they can go into these groups, and there's already a little community.
That is awesome. So what I'll do is I'll share the link to that Facebook group down below so other teachers can join and use that
Awesome.
resource. So what does a standard um, what is a standard usage for uh, Feedback Panda like?
Yeah.
So if I'm
Yeah.
just a regular teacher and I don't use it at all, what would you say? How would you explain it?
Sure. I mean, I'm the little person that pops up in the corner of the app and says like, "Hey, do you need a hand?" So you can always come and ask me questions. But my advice is always to just explore. Everybody has a different method or different ways they like to work with the app. But personally, I can tell you what I do. I like to go in the night before, or well before my lessons that I'm going to have. and check out what students I'm going to have, check out the course, and make sure that I have a template ready to go, so that when I get into the classroom, normally I go into the classroom about 3 minutes before, load the PowerPoint, and then click the little Panda, the browser extension, and then everything is loaded in Feedback Panda. I can see the student, check my notes. Sometimes I forget, like if I promised them something that we were going to do last lesson, but it's all there. Any little tips to help me teach the lesson there. And then I know some people keep their notes going as they teach the lesson. I don't. I prefer to just be 100% in the lesson, and then once I turn the camera off, I go back to Feedback Panda and just personalize it, add any little cute things that happened in the lesson I need to work on, and then I repeat, copy, paste, repeat.
Right.
Session of lessons.
That's great. That's almost exactly what I do. I like to have my to make sure that my templates are there. And I'm like you. One thing that I realized that Feedback Panda let me do is be really present in the class, because I'm not thinking about, okay, what do I need to write for feedback? What do I need to make a mental note? Did they do this, or this correctly? Because the template is in my mind because I've read through it. And I can just quickly think, okay, where can I can edit the feedback here, here, and here, but I'm totally there. I'm not writing anything. I'm with the student. I really appreciate that.
I really love hearing that too, because that's what I find for myself as well, is just not having to hold that mental space to write your comments after. Not even, like if you can remember their sibling's name, or better, you get that cue from Feedback Panda, what their sibling's name is, what instrument they play, whatever it is that helps you build that relationship with the student and just really enriches the learning environment.
I have a student who hates Manicam. She just does not like it, but for some reason I can never remember. But that's in my Feedback Panda. It's like, no Manicam. She does not like it. So it's like my main note at the top. And that's so easy to just like, as before class starts, to pop in there and see that and be like, okay, I do not want to scare this child today. Or if for some reason I didn't have time to open Feedback Panda, I love that the plugin is right there. So I'm not leaving the student, but I can click the plugin, and if I'm like, have I had this kid before, or is there something that I'm missing here? And if I don't have the plugin, I can just quickly open it, and I'm not clicking around or looking at my desk, or because I noticed finally VIPKID added the feature where you can see how many times you have taught the student in their new app. But I don't want to look at my phone while I'm teaching. That's like such a big no-no, and it's such an insult to the parents. So I think like that portion of Feedback Panda is priceless to know. Okay, I've had this student before, and that way you can come into the class like, okay, we already have a rapport here, and the students appreciate that, and I know the parents appreciate that when you come in and you're like warm and welcoming, and you're not going, what's your name? How old are you? Because you already know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's so useful, and I really appreciate your time coming to talk to us about Feedback Panda. So what's going to happen next, what you won't see right now, but they will see, a tutorial on how to use it. So I'm going to walk them through it, and I'm going to show them where to go to sign up. So hopefully we'll have a ton of new teachers joining your Facebook community and joining Feedback Panda very soon.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Danielle. It was a pleasure, and I hope we get to talk to you again soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use Feedback Panda in your own classroom. The first thing that you'll do is download the Feedback Panda plugin once you create your account. Then, when you're in the VIPKID classroom, I can see my plugin running here. This little adorable little panda pops up in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You will click that little panda, and Feedback Panda will actually populate using the student's information, it will populate how many times you've taught the student. See, I've already taught the student 30 times. This is one of my super regulars. So it shows me how many times I've taught the student. It also allows me to either create a new course or use the cloud. And I will tell you, I almost always use the cloud to pick my feedback. So it takes the lesson title that is here, that's populated from back in your classroom, and gives you an option to view all of the feedback that was submitted by different teachers. Usually I select one and kind of look and see, does this have something to do with how my student did? How did it go? You can also scroll down and view all the available feedback. So there's also like for a new student, or for a repeat student, or for a class that didn't go so well, or you can select, like, it may not show, not every class has it, but some of the classes, a lot of the classes have feedback for classes that didn't go great and feedback for classes that went really well. I like Danetta J. She does a really great feedback, and I like her style. If you can see, like, all of hers kind of look the same, and so in that way I kind of keep some consistency with how my feedback went. So then you click import template, create course, then proceed to template. You can select the student's performance here for your own record, and then the only thing you need to do here is please be sure to customize the template before you import it. Change the teacher name, spelling errors. You can add your own details. I kind of just glance through it if there's any details that I want to add, and I do from time to time want to add my own personal touch, especially since this is a student I've had 30 times. I would add my own information in here to say, they did a really great job and I love seeing them, and da-da-da-da-da. So then you import the template, and look here. It has put the student's name here for me all throughout. My name is now at the bottom since I changed it before I imported it, and I can add whatever I want. So easy. Copy feedback to clipboard, save this feedback, and close. Okay, then you go to your add feedback section of the class and paste, and there it is. You can add your tips for the teacher, select your difficulty, and submit. Okay, everyone, now that you've seen how it works, what did you think? Did you love it? Yeah, I love it too. Feedback Panda is only $10 a month after a 10-day free trial. So go ahead and start at www.feedbackpanda.com. I promise you won't regret it. I love it. I know you'll love it too. I hope to see you in your own VIPKID classroom. If you've used Feedback Panda, let me know how it worked for you down below. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. As always, I'm happy to be your VIPKID guru, and this is another episode of No Show Theater. See you next time. Goodbye.